Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the newly completed Fort Ara at the bottom of Anvilquested. I am Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dwarf Fortress. And we are done. I believe that with the new construction of Fort Ara, that we are ready to put an end to Anvilquested. But before we do that, there are a couple things that I need to do. First of all, I want to show you the fort. As you can see, the walls have been expanded. There is now a steel drawbridge that we can lower if we ever need to enter, but otherwise there's no way for the demons to enter our fortress. It's solid all the way up to the roof, and then this is the area where our Marks Dwarves can scout and take shots at the demons if they choose to. I would also like to introduce two new dwarves to the fort. That is Valek and Thorin Blackhand. And I want to give my apologies to Devil Reaper and the King That Crawls, because they would certainly be the next two dwarves to join our fort. However, we do not have any dwarves. So they will be members of Anvilquested in spirit. But there are a couple things I wanted to do with this finale episode. Might actually be episodes, because there's a lot going on at Anvilquested, and we can't just stop it without acknowledging some of that. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go back and pay some respect to our fallen heroes of Anvilquested. Starting with the only one of our dwarves of the starting 7, the initial founders of Anvilquested, to fall in battle. And that, of course, is Katarina von Ulm. I'm not going to be reading all of the funerary words again, since I've done it all before, but I'm just going to give everyone a chance to look at them. For those of you who haven't seen them individually, you can pause the screen and read them. After Katarina von Ulm, we have, well, Rimtar is not important, but we have Raven, Leonard Yeldra, Bromine Arvalorn Carpkiller, Throsil, Sanctum Stone, Huga, Sariu, Atlas, Mr. Frodo, Azrael, Haas, Dr. Congo, Ronan Copperblade, Sheridan Carbuncle, the Queen Mum, the Zax. I thought the Zax was still alive. Oops. Well, the Zax is gone. The Mr. Me, Caboose, Ara, of whom Fort Ara is named, Haunter, Cameron, Black Tweedy, Bloodrune, Percival, with an E, Captain Communism, Fango Wolf, Delta, Triton, Garai, Crow Guy, Mina Moonheart, Silver Haze, Blood Runa, Haas the Second, Camos, Micus, Dagural, one of our doctors, Fyodor, our legendary clothier, and Thelron Donnerfost. And of course, we cannot forget our militia commander for most of the history of Anvilquested, Gordosh, Slayer of the Minotaur. And those are all of our fallen heroes, and I'd like to pay some respects to them and to the viewers who suggested them and who have been following the show. Now let's talk about our dwarves who are still alive. I figured it would be a good time to show off everybody, and we'll do it by profession. And we'll get rid of this to make it larger. Okay. So our Animalist Corps, remember, they were responsible for taking care of all of the animals, doing all the butchering and training of animals, is Camos II, Sleeves, K54, Dr. Quacksalver, and Mina Moonheart II. Then we had our Armor/Weaponsmith, Marcus Aurelius, one of the initial 7. Our Armorsmith Infinite. In our military, we have Atlu Multipass, Azrael II, Bavette Argon, Militia Captain, our Blacksmith, Crom the Historian, Blunderbuss, our Broker Bookkeeper Tokshin, Bronze Beard, Bumchafes, Militia Captain, Callisto, our Carpenter Dakiasune, Catnip, a Militia Captain, our Clothier, Lecto Bagum, Crazy Man, Dave Dog, Daramos, a Militia Captain, Naki, our 2 doctors, Byzantine and Krager Kveldcharn, Dopey, our Duchess, Bruinor Battlehammer, Dwarf Comic, our 6 Master Engravers, Ray Joseph, Zegamantus II Augustus, Yatta Hali, Urist Mikado, the Etruscan, and the wife of Balder, and they were instrumental in this fortress in order to record the history of Anvilquested on the medium of stone. So all of the really amazing wall engravings that we have throughout Anvilquested, these 6 are responsible. Then we have Theros and Fielfita. And then we have our food service department, who managed to keep the fortress swimming in alcohol and filled to the brim with food. That is Lazygit, Lilu Multipass, Sundew, Thorin, Sir Falconlord, Zon McLean, Ariane, Queen of Wolves, Cogius, Matheos, and Katerina von Ulm II. We have Fruitcake. Our gem setter is Morin. There's Good Bad Dwarf, Gotrek Gurnison, Grumdrell Brandhammer, Gustav, Hammurabi, Hank Luke, Hawat Redlips, Elena Starbreeze, and Elena Blades, who is our Swords Dwarf Militia Captain. There is Giraffe Thaneo, Lady Awesomeness, Lady Atty, our leader and mayor, Surreal Beliefs, and our manager. Our leatherworker, Das 24680, both of these 2 were starting 7. Lizard of Oz, Lord Wolfman, Lucia Silveraxe, our legendary mason, Ursula, Mick Winfield, who is the leader of our militia team, Mick Winfield's mob, that's Urist Mick Winfield. Our metal crafter, Grumzub, who created piles and piles of exceptional lead crafts for all of the non-dwarven peoples of the world. And our 9 miners, without whom obviously Anvilquested would never have even got off the ground, or technically got under the ground. That's Akiasta, Stephanos, Torgar Hammerstriker, Edmus, Polat, JC Destroyer, Garner Redsword, Leverquin, and Artguile. Then we have Narian Wolf, our nurse, Tinfoil Cookies, Orthea, Oscar Benitez, the militia captain of Oscar's Varangians, Panasa, Percival II, Raw Weirdness, Samsi Cacrionis, Urist Silverharp, Sisyphean, Steingrim, our stonecrafter Yosarian, who, along with Grumzub, brought most of the income into our fortress, Taz, Tection, Tim Tebow, Toadface, and Tyrion. And by far the largest and most important subsection of our fortress are the unassigned, who did a little bit of everything. They gathered wood, they gathered stone, they pushed mine carts, they gathered plants, they rescued wounded friends of ours, they built walls. And especially important in the later part of the game, they were our furnace operators who smelted ores and made sure that our metalworkers had enough to work with. They also spun thread and wove cloth. They were our mechanics and our architects. And that is Liquidor, Puggles, Tulmac, Malinor, Dr. Clinical, Luktador, Rex, Jade Cleon Winterson, Percival, Dreamslayer, Dr. Bacon, Bison, Yan, Madame Tentaclehammer, Torako, Sanctum Stone II, Blue, Sleepy Wolf, Fazale, Silver Haze II, Bullzome Thornson, Nordal, Young Guan Yu, Mike Jagt, Walter the Old, Haas III, Maragos, Paddy Light, Alpha Blades, Ibracor, Krogai II, Panda Bear, Garbud, the Mr. Me II, Makavar, Ibran, King Tip, Sir Redwolf, Maik the Liar, Mason, Adrian, Kurgan, Nidaros, Commissar Lachlanv, Cabuis II, Bloodrune II, Ash, Bry 7x7x7, Valorin, Sero, Girai II, Preparato Pi, Lambert, Loopy Sargent, Shrix, Buzz Degan, Jadeheart, Crackshot, Thorin Blackhand, Elliot, Eric Eagleson, Apophis, Instigator, Taco Boat, Roquet, Darth Teller, Jag Agimo, CH Bears, or Chabears, Mind Freezer, Monkey Mark Mario, Halieth, Romulus, Juno, Elixiros, Bucephalus, Gabdora, Diacones, Erodius, Laugh, or LAF, Kaladin, Rocco Quinn, Vanagander, P-Doggy 14, Thornton, Brizo, Liam, and Surgot. Then we had Vika, our wax worker, Valek, who actually should technically be unassigned, but that's okay. Our weaponsmith, Barry Lafreak, Wicked Man the One, Woodcutter, the Fundorf is our third woodcutter, I think. The other two perished, unfortunately. Yeens Beans, and finally, Young Guan Infinite. Now, another thing I'm sure everyone would like to know is the number of kills our different military dwarves have to their name. Let's focus on them and take a look at that. First of all, we have our longest and most elite squad, Oscar's Varangians, led by Oscar Benitez, who has by far the most kills in the fortress at 95. Many of which, however, took place before Oscar even made it to Anvilquested. But if you take a look here, actually, I don't really see any traditional dead creatures. 4 goblins. Okay, 4 goblins, 3 troglodytes, 3 snail men. Not sure when that happened. And a troll. Okay, so Oscar had a few kills in the fortress. Narian Wolf has 2 notable kills. Usan Makusank, the Forgotten Beast, and Ezru Deep Depth, the Forgotten Beast. One in 160, one in 156. He also killed 2 goblins, 2 trolls, 1 giant rat, and a troglodyte. Gotrek Gurnison, 14 kills, of which 2 were notable. Anguished Bolt, the giant wolverine, and Astrog Chance-Doomed the Goblin, one in 155 and one in 159. He also killed 6 troglodytes, 5 goblins, and a troll, and I'm pretty sure he did all of that in our fortress, or she, I should say, since Gotrek and Narian Wolf are both females. Elena Starbreeze, no notable kills, unfortunately, but 9 total kills, 5 trolls and 4 goblins. Tecteon, 14 kills, 12 goblins and 2 trolls. Hawat Redlips only managed to kill one thing, and it was a goblin. Lady Awesomeness spent most of her career training and not enough fighting, so she only managed to kill 4 trolls, but that is still pretty impressive. And you can notice they are all maxed out in Axdorf skill. Then we have Catnip's Crashers, led of course by Catnip. Catnip has 1 notable kill, Oozboo Witchhalls the Dwarf, that is the dwarf traitor who attacked our fortress leading a force of goblins, and that was in 157. Catnip also killed 3 goblins and 2 trolls. Gustav has killed 3 goblins. Hammurabi, 7 goblins. Vika has 1 notable kill, that's Bax Copperghouls the Goblin in 159, along with 6 other goblins and a troll. Blunderbuss, 1 goblin and 1 red panda man. That might have taken place in Anvilquested, also the cave crocodile. But no sentient enemies, doesn't look like. Tim Tebow killed 1 troll. Alright, now we have Bavette's Spear Dwarves. Bavette himself, the leader of the squad, has a notable kill, Osnun Blackreins the Goblin, that was in 145, or 155, and 4 other goblins. Dopey has 1 notable kill as well, Atu Seduce Realms, the Random Dimensions of Midnight, the Goblin, in 159, along with 5 other goblins. Steingrim managed to have no kills whatsoever. Percival II has a notable kill, Azud Doomed Released the Goblin in 155, as well as 3 other goblins. Yeansbeans killed 1 troll. Then we have Elena Blade's Blades, who suffered greatly at the hands of our enemies, and were left with only 4 squad members. Elena Blades, however, had 2 notable kills, better than her mother, I must say. Ongo Sinierling the Troll in 159, and also Snowdub Menace Pages the Troll in 159, along with 7 other goblins. Fruitcake had 8 kills, none notable, 5 goblins, 2 trolls, and a troglodyte. Dwarf Comic, no kills. That's a shame. Bronzebeard, 2 notable kills, Kutzmob, Steam Hatred the Goblin in 159, and Stavina the Forgotten Beast, or Slavina the Forgotten Beast in 157. Also, he managed to kill 1 Kia, 1 Cave Crocodile, and 1 Troll. And that Kia is actually very important because it's a bird. So being able to kill a bird with a sword is a pretty good accomplishment. So now we get to our Marks Dwarves. As you can see, their number of kills per unit is actually quite small until we get to the more experienced ones. We'll start with Deramos. Deramos killed 1 goblin. Youngguan Infinite, Toadfaced, Youngguan Infinite and Toadface, 0 kills. Urist Silverharp killed a Scorpionfly Demon, which is not too shabby. Dave Dog killed a goblin. Wickedman the One, no kills. Taz, no kills. Sisyphean, no kills. Panasa, no kills. And Lady Atty killed 1 burning demon, which again, pretty good. Obviously, they were our newest squad, so they didn't have a lot of time to improve their skills, and they actually didn't have a lot of battles to participate in order to bump up their kill ratios. Then we have McWinfield's Mob. McWinfield himself has 2 kills, a giant Kia and a Darkling Beetle Devil. Raw Weirdness has killed a goblin. Callisto, also a goblin. The Lizard of Oz managed to take out a giant Kia, a goblin, and a Scorpionfly Demon. Grumdrel Brandhammer, Giraffe the Neo, Fielfita, Naki, Crazy Man, and Atlu Multipass, all unfortunately no kills. I'm sure had the fortress lasted another 10 years, they would have all had plenty of kills as their skills improved. But now we get to our most experienced squad of Marksdorfs, Bumchafe's Bandits. And Bumchafes himself managed to kill 2 Scorpionfly Demons, which is weird because it means that even though Bumchafes was a militia captain for the length of this entire fortress, he didn't actually get any kills until right at the end. Lucia Silveraxe has 1 notable kill, the Horned Brute, 161. Also 3 goblins and a giant Kia. Hank Luke, 2 notable kills, Louse Death the Horned Brute, and just the Horned Brute, both in 161, both demons. Also 4 goblins, a scorpion fly demon, a troll, and a red panda man. So Hank Luke was definitely solid. Good Bad Dwarf, 3 notable kills, almost enough to get a cool nickname. And again, that's one of the big regrets I have of Anvilquested, is the last time I played Dwarf Fortress prior to Anvilquested, literally every military dwarf in the fortress had a cool nickname, because at that point everyone, or I'm sorry, it didn't matter about your notable kills, it just mattered how many kills overall that you had. In which case, the vast majority of these people would have cool nicknames, but they changed it to only be notable kills, and notable kills, as you can see, a 10-year-old, 11-year-old fortress, notable kills are very hard to find. And that's a shame for Good Bad Dwarf, but his notable kills that he did get: Aspod Cave Zealots, the Forgotten Beast; Salore Heat Flares, the Sparks of Flickering, the Dragon; and Eanu Spray Soaks, the Stench of Terror, the Forgotten Beast. 158, 160, and 160, along with 2 goblins, 1 elk bird, 1 scorpion fly demon, 1 giant coati, 1 tarantula fiend, and a troll. Phyros, 3 red panda men, 1 goblin, and an elk bird. Orthea, 3 notable kills as well: Sitsu Vice Hates, the Forgotten Beast, in 160; Mifava Strife Bolted, the Seduction of Cats, the Forgotten Beast, in 158; and Nagankang Hellseed, the Goblin, in 155, along with 3 goblins and a troglodyte. Tyrion Lannister, 12 kills, none notable, 6 goblins, 2 giant Kia, 1 scorpion fly demon, 1 troll, 1 cave crocodile, and 1 white monster. Lord Wolfman, no kills. Samzi Cacrionis, no kills. And Azrael II, 2 goblins. So that was the military of Anvilquested, at least a portion of the military that survived till the end, and all of the kills that they obtained. No doubt many of our military dwarves who fell in battle also had an impressive number of regular and notable kills, but unfortunately, we can no longer look at their kill history, since they are unfortunately gone from us. Alright, so next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a look at Anvilquested using the 3D renderer program, StoneSense, and we will retire the fort, most likely. Then we will get started on our new Adventurer Mode series. However, before we do that, we will, once the fort is retired, we will go into a Legends mode, and we'll look at the world and what's going on in it, what kind of world our adventurer is going to be born into. So once again, I'm Marcus Aurelius. I want to thank you very much for watching. I want to thank all of you whose names I mentioned in this episode for submitting your characters, for following the series, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.